Good afternoon, folks. It is Empress Jack Rabbit, and it is 2:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is June 8th, 2015. I wanted to come on real quick and do a video on Chris Brown and Karuecche Tran. People have asked me often, are they going to get back together? So I'm going to let you know if they're going to get back together. As it looks, it seemed like Karuecche was out the other night, and on the way out of the club or what have you, Chris Brown basically bogarted his way up into the vehicle that she was in, pushed one of her girlfriends to the back seat. She let him out of the vehicle on their drive home, and then he came over to her house, and he wanted to come in, so she didn't let him come in, but they decided to meet out to eat. When they went out to eat, words were exchanged, and pretty much that was that as far as the get back together attempt. So let me just say what I think on them if they're going to get back together. We have Chris Brown, whose birthday is May 5th, 1989, and Karuecche's is May 17th, 1988. So she is a year older than him, but that's not anything. One thing about Tauruses, because they both are Tauruses, they are stubborn. And once they make their mind up that they're done for real, then they really are done. And that looks like that's what Karuecche Tran has made her mind up. We saw her on Iyanla, and then we saw this video. We know that when she was on Iyanla, she wouldn't make a committing statement saying that she definitely was done. But we saw her behavior the other night. Chris is a type of guy that can change his mind a lot. So it looked as if he changed his mind and he wanted to try to get back together with her. Or maybe he was never really done with it. But he's in a number 9 year. So for him, this is a year of endings. That relationship is done. It's done on his end. You say, why is it done on his end? She kicked him out of the van. She was tripping with him at the restaurant. It's because he is in a number 9 year. And if you don't make the decision that you want to be done with things or end things, then they're going to end on their own. The universe will end them. And that's what happened. The universe ended. Number 9 year is a year when you find yourself betrayed by some people that you really trust and believe in. It could be close friends, lovers, spouse, family members, what have you. And she betrayed him. She betrayed him in the way that she acted, the way she shunned him in the van, the way she put him out, the way she got into this disagreement with him on out to eat. It's all about who is right when it comes to Tauruses. And she betrayed him in front of TMZ and God and the world on the way that she treated him, so highly disrespectful. She made him look like he was thirsty, needy, desperate. And her, on the other hand, she's in a number 3 year. She is here this year is for her is one of communication and growth and creativity and partying and letting her hair down. So for her, it wasn't that serious. Like it was, you know how you act in front of your friends one way and put behind the scenes is something else? She was doing that. But she really hurt him with that, because he had really real feelings for her, regardless of if he clown or trip or do this, that, and the third with other women or partying too much. That didn't take away for the love that he had from her. And everybody always wants to throw up Rihanna. That situation is over. It's been over. And nobody in that Rihanna, Chris Brown camp is trying to get back together with that. Rihanna's too much on an ego trip to get back together with them. Well, y'all would too. You know, you would put your hands on me that I don't need to be with you. And she or her people were smart enough to know that. But with Karuecche, he liked the fact that she was regular. Now, all of a sudden, she's carrying herself in his eyes as not regular, but I'm all that. Well, she isn't all that. She's a little bitty girl. She's cute, but she's not super fine or banging body or slamming career or buku money. And for somebody which Chris would think is on that level to shut me out and turn on me in public was devastating. It really was for him, whether he says it or not, expresses it or not. Follow him on Twitter or Instagram or whatever, and check out maybe what he tweeted out there. I don't know. I don't follow him like that, but I think that you will probably see that there was some sadness or remorse of the situation or his behavior, and definitely some closure. This year, he's done with it. He's not going to play the games anymore. For her, it was a game, but she made a fool out of him publicly, and he's been drugged around across Twitter and the internet, so he's done with it. He's moving on. Next year, you can expect to see him with some new relationships. He's got time, though. You know, it's not going to be until the next 4 or 5 years before he really finds someone and really starts considering settling down. He isn't really necessarily a settling down person, so I don't know if he'll ever marry them per se, but as far as being together and him committing, yes, he'll do that, but he'll still want to have his little side piece chicks, I guess you want to say, because he does tend to have longevity written on his career, so at least for the next 5 years. Karuecche, it's going to be a little bit tougher for her. A lot of ups and downs. Right now, she's in a good space. She's in a playful, fun, want to have a good time, want to speak her mind. You probably see her on interviews, TV shows, radio, prints, whatever. I guarantee you will, out there speaking her mind or speaking her truth. And not necessarily for women that are in bad relationships or battered. She's about self. So she's out to make money and promote herself. And that's what she's going to do. Good luck to both of them. I wish it could have worked out if that's what you wanted. I think that you both were too young to try to get so serious, and for Karuecche to want to have marriage and babies and kids. I don't know who you're trying to keep up with, but I personally wasn't here for that. But then I'm not into relationships, so it doesn't make any difference what I think. But no, they're not getting back together. It's over for him, whether he chose it or the universe presented it to him, but it's over. So there, now you have my answer, and good luck to you guys. If you like it, subscribe, comment, thumbs up. And also, for June, since it's my birthday month and I feel generous, if you leave me your name, your first, last name, or your username is fine, but I do need to have an email address and your birth date of yourself or your significant other, and leave it for me in the comments, and I will be happy to respond to that and get back with you with a reading for you. God bless you guys. Have a great day. Bye-bye.